Hello and welcome back to Blue Tinted Glasses. It is match day. It's time for Match Day Live. Leicester City versus Queen's Park Rangers. Look, everybody's getting. I need to get mine on there. Just Luke.
Yeah, get them out.
We'll FedEx over. Yeah, we go. We'll FedEx. I can't believe we haven't got Luke some yet. We'll have to work on that.
Yeah, I know. Welcome to the lads. Welcome to everybody who's in the chat. Make sure to let us know in the chat that you are here. Make sure to hit a like on the video and hit subscribe. So it is Match Day Live, and on screen on the right hand side, you can see that is the lineup that we have for this match versus QPR. I will come to you first, Anil. I'm surprised, and I'm sure. Well, maybe you're not surprised, but what do you make to the lineup?
Our team builder showed that we did yesterday is aged like milk, hasn't it? We've got so many wrong. But to be fair, we did say that there was the possibility that he would go quite strong to win the game. But I mean, that's as full strength as you can go. The only one that's missing really is Vestergaard, who's not in the squad at all. So assuming that he hasn't recovered from his fitness. So that's full strength. Maybe he did start Ayew instead of Buonanotte last time round. But I mean, you know, this time round, it's probably what people would see. So super strong. And to be honest with you, I mean, look, Chris has put a good comment here. But strange to go full strength, obviously desperate for a win. And the reality is we've lost 5 in a row. So we do need to win. And I think we do need a good performance as well, because the Palace game is like, we lose that one and it's probably game over already. So I think it's sensible. I'm a little bit disappointed we haven't seen even Alves on the bench. Like neither him nor Golding. We can talk about it in a minute. It's a bit baffling. But look, I think it is right. 5 losses in a row. You got to win a game. So let's win one. Doesn't matter who it is. And QPR did actually beat us in this stadium less than a year ago. So don't take them from us.
You could argue that Rude hasn't gone full strength because I think Rude's idea of full strength is Jordan Ayew, right? So he's brought Facundo in instead, decided to give Ayew a rest. I mean, Luke, again, what is your instant reaction, I suppose, to that team news on the right, mate? Because I agree with Anil, and I think the mindset from Rude is we need a win to start building confidence. But equally, if we didn't win today, it would destroy confidence because this is meant to be our strongest 11.
I'm going to be positive, but I think the most important thing that none of either of you guys have mentioned yet is what good is confidence taken into the Crystal Palace game if we're going to completely change up the team as we all expected with, you know, swapping and youth and stuff like that. So if we're going to build confidence, stick it with the same team. Ruud van Nistelrooy hasn't had a preseason. He hasn't got his players in. He's been stuck in the thick of it. So he's got to stick that, you know, continuity, as you like to say, Neil, you know, from game to game to keep the same team. And, you know, we're still got a week break between the next game or roughly more or so. So let's take the confidence with the same 11 that we're starting to get solidified and used to, because we're not going to get any transfers other than Poundland, maybe right back, which you've discussed already. So, mate, I can actually understand why we've gone strong, to be honest with you.
Doc, what are your thoughts on the lineup, mate?
I'm a bit, I mean, I understand it, right? I think Anil said it as well. We need the confidence. We need the win. We're desperate for it. We couldn't buy one these past 5 games, regardless of how our performances have been improving, right? So I think it's the smart choice. I think it's a logical choice. How has that become a thing? I said that once. I will say I have said it many more times in my life without realizing it was wrong. I can't believe I haven't been corrected before. Regardless, though, I think it's the right choice. I'm a bit sad that we don't see Alves and Golding, but I think at the end of the day, we have to do what improve our chances of staying up most. And I think that is getting a win in these guys, our starting 11, and getting some confidence brewing in them. So I think this is the most understandable choice for the Premier League in the long term as well. So, yeah, I mean, sad to not see the youth, but understandable because number one priority is not developing youth. It's staying in the Premier League.
Neil, welcome, mate. I hope the audio issues are fixed now. I saw a tweet from yourself, mate, saying you were a little bit disappointed with the lineup. Why was that?
Yeah, so I was, again, apologies if you can't hear me. I'll drop myself out again. The internet's been all over the place. For me, I was disappointed. The reason why is because this game doesn't matter. If we lose today, the only benefit of it is that we then build some confidence, sure, with the first team. But then what I'd like to see is then take some of the players off and bring in some youth, because this will be a great opportunity we're not in the position to do that in the Premier League because we need to start winning games. The problem is at the moment, if we lose this game and we say we lose the game, the confidence is going to be even more on the floor. I don't think it is, but for me, there's more to lose out of the game than there is to gain which is why I wasn't convinced by going this strong, not just in terms of starting lineup, but also not giving any youth academy players some opportunities. Maybe I'm old school, but that's my perspective.
And Neil, what is your thoughts on the discussions and the chat that is always the case when we approach League Cup games and FA Cup games about the cup not mattering, especially when you've got so much at stake in the league, right? If we were mid-table in the Premier League or something like that, you could say, let's go for it. Let's go and get a cup run like we did, right? That year, 2021. But when there's so much at stake in the league, sometimes the discussion is, yeah, we don't need this cup game. We don't need to proceed. So what are your thoughts on that? Because I think there'll be a lot of boomers on the internet not too happy. They'll be saying the FA Cup, it's the best competition, in the world and all this, which I understand their points because it's so historic. But yeah, what's your thoughts?
Well, we have gone full strength, which is good. Like I say, I think actually that it is smart to do this because at the end of the day, with our team and our squad, it's not a great team. It's not a great squad. We've lost 5 games. The only way we're going to get out of it, if you can coach the team, is you've got to get familiarity. You've got to get them playing with one another. I've said this on quite a few occasions now, that the thing with Ruud is he's settled on what his first 11 is. Whether we agree with that or not, maybe there's 1 or 2 places that are up for contention. So once you understand that, then you can build in the things. Well, I mean, if we're injured, we're injured. I mean, you've got to start winning games and get that familiarity. I don't think you're going to get that familiarity by mixing and matching, which is what Cooper was doing beforehand. So I understand the logic. Of course, it can backfire. Yeah, that's fair enough from Chris. I think that is true. But to be honest with you, if we lose this game, then you can't beat QPR in the Championship at home with your strongest team, then the writing's on the wall already. So, you might as well know that now. And in fact, if anything, if we did lose it, then you can go to Top and Rudkin and go, well, boy, you better find me 2 Poundland defenders because one's not enough.
Luke, talk to me on Justin in particular. I mean, we did the team predict show, me and Ilan and Doc yesterday, and we said this is probably a good time to give Justin that rest that we keep saying he needs, but Ruud hasn't gone with that. Would you have liked to have seen maybe Hamza Chowdhury come in there instead?
Yeah, I definitely would have much preferred Chowdhury coming on. JJ is just like car of the wheels has fallen off at this point, just dragged through the coals. I feel kind of sorry for him in a sense, do you know what I mean? But I would have liked to seen Hamza, or at the very least, even as that, central defensive midfield position. But yeah, I had him as my right back in my starting 11, and just, yeah, it's a strange one. But look, maybe this is the game for him to get confidence, with all due respect to QPR. If he gets absolutely rinsed again, Jesus, we need to go to £1 Poundland. Anything would be good right now.
Yeah, Doc, we spoke about Christensen as well last night. We said, Thomas had a really good game against Aston Villa. Some of us thought he did anyway. But you actually predicted this, didn't you? You said that you thought Christensen would come in today and Thomas maybe will start the next one. But are you happy? Well, we know you're happy to see Victor back in the lineup, mate, because you're his biggest fan. But yeah, what are your thoughts on him starting today?
I mean, I think it's good to see that at the very least he has recovered from illness, right? Regardless of who you want to start, it's nice that we now have 2 available left backs again, so we aren't forced to only have one if one of their forms drop. The thing is, the reason I said Castells is because I thought Luke Thomas actually deserved to get another Premier League start, right, against Crystal Palace at home. But I'm not so sure about that anymore, because this very much looks like the lineup there's a good chance we send out on Wednesday against Crystal Palace. So I think he's gone for the lineup that he sees as his best 11 in terms of, without the injuries, of course, or with the injuries in mind. So yeah, I think Castells has a chance of starting Wednesday. I think he has to be favored now, because anyone in this lineup is, in my eyes, the favorite starting 11. Maybe IU instead of Buonanotte, but outside of that, I think that's, the lineup we'll see bang on, except if anything changes in terms of injuries or signings.
Neil, what do you make to this comment here where somebody has said, Boz has said, this confirms to me IU starts over Facundo and Thomas over Victor on Wednesday. I mean, this is something that I kind of joked about at the start, just before you joined, Neil. I said that this isn't full strength in Ruud's eyes because IU's not playing, right? So do you think that could well be the case where Thomas comes in after his good performance against Villa, and then obviously IU comes in for Facundo? Because let's be honest, mate, it doesn't seem that Ruud is overly keen on Facundo.
Yeah, I think the Thomas one is relatively straightforward, because he's had one good game compared to Christensen. Overall has been better for the majority of the performance. The other one that I was going to say related to that is For Ayew, I'm not sure why. Again, apologies if I'm breaking up a little bit. Yeah, I'm not sure why that's the case. But I don't think that Ayew is a starter. I think he's more of a finisher. But for some reason, he's not buying into Buonanotte, but he's playing this game. So let's see how he does. I think he is more of an individual talent rather than a player that plays for Ruud's particular system.
Luke, there's a comment here from Tom Matthews. Let's be honest here and get off the Alves hype train. If he was good enough, he would have been in the championship winning side last season and proving his worth in games like these. Different caliber. Now, before you go off and say what you want to say, I do agree with this to a certain extent because I know he had his ACL injury and that obviously, rightly so, held back his development a little bit. But maybe he just isn't as good as we hyped him up to be.
I'm not going to go off on mate. I'm with you. I think you could make an argument that's a little bit harsh because of that one season. But look, he's 19 now. He's not 16. He's no spring chicken. And you know the saying, if you're good enough, you're old enough. Enzo was very particular about the kind of player that he wanted to play to his system. So you could make the caveat argument there for him to be devil's advocate. But to be honest with you, mate, unless there's like some kind of conspiracy and he's doing a medical somewhere, we're going to send him out on loan. It's getting to that point where, like, is he ever going to be good enough? Especially if he's just going to be on the fringes. You can't keep playing under 23s forever, not playing with, proper men. It's going to ruin his development, in my opinion. So I actually half agree with that comment, to be honest with you as well.
Yeah, I mean, what are your thoughts on this one, Anil? Because, for example, Abdul Fatawi was only 1 year older. I think a few months older than Will Alves, and so, I get the argument people will say that, well, he hasn't been given a chance, but again, it all comes down to under 21s games. It comes down to training. And then if you are good enough in both of them things, you get a shot. Maybe he just hasn't been good enough yet.
I think that's true, but I think it's bizarre the way that both him and Golding have been treated. Just because, I'll give you an example. So Ben Nelson, he did start breaking through under Enzo Iniesta. If you remember, he was playing ahead of Conor Cody under Enzo Maresca. He even back scored this time last year against QPR. Unfortunately for him, he got injured. But at least with him, then they decided, okay, you're not going to play in the first team this season because centre-backs, need to be a bit more experienced. We're going to send you on loan to Oxford. Sadly, he done his Achilles, but at least he got that. So I kind of agree. If the players are good enough, they're going to play. Lamine Yamal was playing for Barcelona of all teams age 16 if you're a genuine world-class prospect. But at the same time, players develop at different rates. So I just think it's weird that why then are we not give him even the League One, give him Championship, give them football, because the worst thing's going to happen is they're going to generate value. Sammy Braybrook was another one that's really highly rated. In the end, I think he's playing on loan in Dundee, so he's probably not that great either, if I'm being totally honest, right? But at least they're giving him football. So I think just the frustrating thing is that we're not even trying it. So I really think we're damaging these players by not playing them. Is weird, especially as with the kind of exciting attacking players. There's two really good examples. The best one is obviously Harvey Barnes, went to West Brom, smashed it, and then I think, am I right in saying he's still the academy graduate that was sold for the most amount of money, Harvey Barnes, because he was sold for more than Kiernan Dewsbury Hall, and Dewsbury Hall, of course, went on loan to Luton. So I don't know. I just think it's weird the way we're handling it.
Yeah, I think Chilwell's the most expensive because he's 50.
Of course. Yeah. Well, he went on loan to Huddersfield, so that's still, yeah.
Yeah. What were your thoughts on it, Doc? Alves, mate, because he seems to be one of these that they're just floating around the club. I mean, like I said, with all my thoughts about him saying he might not be good enough, it's not fair to not let him go out and prove his worth, right?
I wholeheartedly agree. I think he should go out on loan, especially because these past few seasons have been so crucial for Leicester as a whole that there is, I don't want to say no time to really say, I mean, if you're 19, we want to give you a bit of minutes to get some first team football. It's either you're good enough or you're not right now today, because last season it was about we have to get promoted, whatever the cost. This season's about staying up, whatever the cost. So I'm fine, for example, with him not playing here, but then he shouldn't just be running in this U21 and every now and then making a bench appearance. Then he has to go, like we've done with 4 or 5 other academy prospects this split or this year. Get them out on loan, man. It is very much the fact that I like that we can give them minutes, but we aren't in a position to do that because we need the best available players today, tomorrow, not in a year or 2 years' time, because we can't afford that right now. We have to stay up right now.
Neil, what do you want to see today, mate? Obviously, we want to win, of course, but, are you happy with a 1-0 tight win, or do you want to see a dominant performance from Leicester?
Well, depending on the QPR side, I do want to see a full 90-minute performance. We were just about getting there, in my opinion, under Aston Villa, but the difference is we made 2 stupid mistakes that cost us and lost the game. So I want to see us actually play a style of football, get the win, get the confidence in the team, and most importantly, come away with no injuries.
Luke, what do you want to see, mate?
I just want to see a continuation of the improved, compact, confident on the ball from playing it out the back, that triangle Dutch style passing. I want to see more of that, but I want to see more people, kind of taking the ball by the horn, so to speak. And I think we're going to see that boy Notte in this lineup. So I'm looking forward to that. I just don't want to see, a game where we look compact at the back, but we don't really create anything, and then we concede from a stupid goal, i.e. JJ on the right-hand side. If I see that, then I'm going to probably have a meltdown at halftime. Not really, but you know what I mean. I won't be happy.
Yeah. There's just over a minute left. And Neil, score prediction, please, mate.
4-1 Leicester. I'm going to go optimistic.
4-1 Leicester. What about you, Doc, mate? What are you going with?
2-0. I think we won't be scoring as much as some say, but I think Ruud has put a huge emphasis on being solid defensively, not giving away a goal will be crucial. Man, we haven't had a clean sheet since the Bournemouth game, so they desperately need that. If there ever was a time, it's right now, right? So,
Neil, mate, what score prediction you going for this one?
Doug saw my thunder. I was going to say 2-0 as well, for exactly the same reasons. I want defensive solidity, want the back four working together. I'd compromise even our attacking if our defensive structure is going to work. Because at the end of the day, if we're going to stay in the Premier League, it's not going to be the attack, because we went down because the attack was so good. The defense was shambles. So defensively, we just need to be solid, and we can build on that. Build the attack. We've got the players for it. But the defense, so 2-0 for me.
The 2-0 is a popular scoreline in the chat as well. What are you going with, Luke?
I'm going to go brave here, boys. I'm going to go 4-0.
4-0.
Okay. Let's go, baby.
As dominant as it gets. Yeah, it's as dominant as it gets. As they show Mr. Vardy on the screen there with the captain's armband on his 38th birthday. 38th.
Oh, happy birthday.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Cheers. By the way, I'm going to go 1-1, taking it to a replay.
Oh my God.
I got to kill the vibe, bro.
I thought that Nando's would have made you positive, Blocks.
Yeah,
What did you get? Food poisoning, mate?
Oh, sorry, lads. Anyway, cheers, boys. We'll see you at halftime. Thank you so much. Cheers, Neil. Cheers, Luke. Cheers, Anil. And cheers to Doc as well. Sorry, guys. I said 1-1. Do I mean that? I don't know. Get your score predictions in the chat now, please. Score predictions in the chat if you haven't already. There's no replays. Okay, there we go. Thank you for that, mate. But yeah, get your score predictions in. We'll bring them up on screen just before we start. We've got seconds until the game. So here we go. Common Boy from Bangladesh says 1-0 win. Tony Smith says 2-0. He also 2-0 Leicester 3-1. Let me just get the clock ready. And there we go. We are underway. 1-0, please. Reese says 2-1 QPR. Jesus. Andreas says 3-1 to Leicester. And Louise says 5-2 Leicester. If you are new round here, this is how it all works. So I'll get rid of that, and I will get rid of that, and then we'll press that, and then finally we will press that. So if you're new around here, you have the team sheet there on the right hand side of your screen. The substitute bench is there. This is the match clock. This is the score. And of course, if you haven't subscribed and you do decide to do so, this number will go up. Thank you so much to the 11,779 of you that are already subscribed. It's very, very much appreciated. Reese says, ain't got no faith at the moment with anything associated with the club. Azola Colosi said 3-2 Leicester City win. So yeah, a little bit of missed. It's not terrible, but yeah, it's okay. Type of game where Justin will get a screamer, we'll have to see. Leicester City playing in blue, of course, and QPR playing in yellow or gold, whatever that is. Again, it's a little bit hard to see just with the mist that's going on at the moment. Hello, lads. Hello to you, Fossub, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing nice and well. Okay, I've got no idea on the QPR players, guys. I'm going to tell you that right now, just as a warning. But I do know the Leicester players, believe it or not, unlike some Leicester fan channels. I don't know how to bloody... couldn't tell you the starting 11 if they tried. Right. It is yellow. I think QPR are playing in. Yes, it is. It is quite misty. I was down near the King Power this morning. It's lifted a little bit. I did worry for at one point that the game might get called off, but it looks to have lifted just enough. It's probably on par with the Liverpool match the other week at Anfield, which was quite foggy. No VAR in this either, by the way. Listening while lifting, just let us know how we are playing. Where are you watching BTG? Yeah, where are you watching BTG from? Let us know in the chat. Happy with our new signings? Oh, wait, yeah, I know. We've got a right back coming in there, mate. Woyo Koulibaly, how good he is. I mean, I couldn't tell you. We've got an idea that he's probably what you get for 3 million euros. It's probably about that fee, but yeah, we'll have to see. Leicester City playing around with it here at the back. Jakub Stolarczyk and Connor Cody and Wout Faes. Wout Faes back in the team. He is, though, playing on the left side of the back two, which we're led to believe he doesn't really like doing. Here he is, Wout Faes on the ball. Left foot, back to Stolarczyk. Leicester just sitting on the ball and being patient at the moment. Okay, this is just like a championship game last season at the moment. Here's Victor Christiansen. Wout Faes. Harry Winks just sitting in that hole like we know he likes to do. Little 1-2s every now and then. Playing it off in. Don't think we've had the ball in their half yet, though, in the opening couple minutes. Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Well, Chris, thank you for watching, mate. Anybody else, let me know if you're not watching in England, where are you watching from? Put in the chat now where you are watching Blue Tinted Glasses live from. Let me know. Be interesting to see. Here's Connor Cody. Little one-touch pass back to Jakub Stolarczyk. QPR now triggered a press of some kind. Leicester City give the ball away. Really, really not a good start there. QPR are in. Leicester managed to defend, and the fog's just got a lot worse all of a sudden. Facundo Buonanotte picks the ball up, tries to drive out, gets fouled. Really, 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 really not a good start from Leicester. That the first real attempt at playing out from the back. We give the ball away, and QPR nearly in. Not good. Foss Hub is watching from Bosnia. Reese is watching from his bath. Lovely stuff, mate. Lovely stuff. Okay. Here we go. Leicester with a chance to get forward here. Victor Christiansen to Buba Samari. Little 1-2 there. It's Bilal El Khanous on the ball now. Harry Winks plays in for Facundo Buonanotte. He'll find James Justin, who is quite high up on the right. He's going to deliver a ball. The mist has just got really bad all of a sudden. And I couldn't really see anything there at one point. Wout Faes. QPR were able to clear from that attack. James Justin now. Here's Harry Winks. Lovely boho, mate. Lovely stuff. Thank you for the support as always, brother. You're always here, mate. Simon, shout out from Tasmania, Australia. Hello to you, Simon, mate. Hope you're doing well all the way from Australia. Connor Cody under a bit of pressure there. Plays it back to Jakub Stolarczyk. Coming up to 5 minutes. Well, no, over 5 minutes now on the clock. Ball forward here. Steffi Mavridi's going to run onto it. Mavridi's in. It's an open goal. What's he going to do with it? The keeper came out. I can't see, guys. I genuinely can't see what's happening. The mist has just got really, really bad all of a sudden. I can't make this out. I can't see. The keeper came off his line. Mavrididi had the ball. I don't know what happened after that. I cannot see the ball. This game might get postponed a little bit. It might get stopped. It's really, really bad. Watching from South Africa. I've got a feeling that there is no VAR today, mate. Yeah. I can't get over how hard this is to see. This is a lot worse than QPR. It's really, really bad, guy. I don't know what else to say other than that. I'm sorry to the 364 people that are watching that can only just hear me saying the fog's bad, but it is very difficult. It is very, very difficult. I can't even. They've just panned the camera to the QPR keeper. So the keeper came off his line. He made a meal of it. Steffi Mavididi has it. He's trying some 5, 6, 7, 8 touch thing to try and get around him, and he can't. So there's 134 people watching on YouTube. So to the other 200 of you watching on Twitter, if you want the better match day comment experience, head over to YouTube. The live chat on YouTube is much better. Head over to YouTube and join the chat there. Just go to YouTube, type in, if you're on your browser, youtube.com/@blue tinted glasses LCFC. Blue tinted glasses LCFC, and join the live chat there. Leicester City have a free kick here about 35 yards out. It's Harry Winks and El Canoes and Buenanotte stood over it. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Why are they playing with a white ball? That's a really good point, mate. That is a really, really good point. Here we go. Buenanotte to take. He delivers. I can't see it. It's off somebody's head and it's a goal. It's a goal. Leicester City have scored. I don't know what else to say other than that because I can't see. But Leicester City have scored from the free kick, and I'll try and talk you through it a little bit. It's James Justin. It is Mr. James Justin who scored. James Justin. There we go. Let's talk you through it when I get a better camera angle. Let's get a better camera angle and talk you through it. So it's Facundo Buenanotte to deliver. JJ's just, he's just in no man's land, really. He dives in, just puts a foot out, and it goes in the back of the net. Just like that. Just like that. Never doubted him. No. Buenanotte, ball in. JJ stuck a leg out. There we go. Hey, Johnny Gale's got his blue-ticket glasses. I delivered them to him on Christmas Day, so I hope you're doing well, Johnny, mate. Get your glasses on, mate. I know you're watching with them. Leicester City are 1-0 up in the opening 10 minutes of this game. How is this match allowed to go ahead when you can't see anything? I don't know, mate. It keeps lifting and falling again. It's not great. It's not great. To be fair, Boho, he did score 2 goals against Arsenal, if you remember right, mate. Yeah. Harry Winks. Oh, a nice little one-touch football there for Leicester. Facundo Buenanotte now getting forward. Facundo Buenanotte. Ooh, tried to get a ball through to Vardy there, but it's been blocked and back in to the Leicester midfield. Wout Faes. Buba Samari. Victor Christensen on the left. Samari, Christensen, 1-2. Back to Cody. Leicester come forward. I can't see a thing. Mavididi, I think. Ball into the middle. Harry Winks. Back to Mavididi, I think. I'm not sure. There's a ball delivered. Somewhere. JJ's in there. It went to JJ again in the box. This time not able to get on the end of it. And I think it might be a Leicester City corner. I can't see a thing, guys. I'm sorry. I can't see a fucking thing. Yeah, it was a ball delivered into JJ. It fell then to Vardy's feet. He hit it first time, saved by the goalkeeper, out for a Leicester City corner. Will Leicester avoid points deductions, having it seems breach PSR again for 23? Yeah, I think we're going to get a deduction, mate. That would be my guess. Corner to be taken here from Facundo Buenanotte. It's going to be an out swinger. Corner ball in. There's a head away there from QPR. Harry Winks. Every time the ball's out on the left, I can't see anything. Bilal El Khanous into Mavididi. Jamie Vardy. Bilal El Khanous. James Justin now. James Justin tries to play a ball into Jamie Vardy, a bit too much on it, and it goes into the goalkeeper's hands. Locks, will the deduction happen this season or next? I think it will happen this season, mate. I think we're going to get about 3 or 4 points docked this season, which, if you look at the table, it will be disastrous. QPR now trying to play out from the back. We're streaming on Twitter and YouTube, mate. I know you're watching on YouTube, but we're on Twitter and YouTube. What phase? Connor Cody, Buba Samari, back to what phase here? Victor Christiansen now on the ball. He's going along, looking for Steffi Mavididi. The fog is so bad down that end of the pitch. And very difficult to see, guys. Okay. Hope you're doing well, mate. Nice to see you, pal. Buba Samari, Connor Cody. He's going to do a diag and a half, looking for Steffi Mavididi on the left. A bit of wind on it, takes it into the goalkeeper's path. QPR kits are ugly yet. Cannot see the QPR players. I hear you, mate. As long as we finish third from bottom, I think we will stay up. Fourth, you mean, mate? Fourth from bottom. How are you watching the game? I live in Australia. No, I don't really. I'm just watching it, mate. Yeah, I'm just watching it. I can't say how, mate. I'm sorry. There's ways. There's ways to watch it. QPR trying to play out from the back here. A front three, really, of El Canoe, Vardy, and Buonanotte, with Mavididi a bit further back out wide. What a guess. What a guess. Hit the nail on the head there, Peter. Connor Cody. Jakub Stolarczyk stood on the ball here. Connor Cody. Leicester just being patient with the ball here, 15 minutes in. I can't show clips of the match. The YouTube channel will get taken down, mate. You're not allowed. You're not allowed, mate. Facundo Buonanotte. Connor Cody. Jakub Stolarczyk. Hits it long. Looking for JJ. Bit too high there. A bit over his head. And it goes out for a QPR throw-in. Locks is at the stadium. He's just green screened his room behind him. Yeah, mate. Yeah. Can you imagine that? I've got a pie on the way. Pucker pie. Fucking cup of Bovril. Or Chang. Fucking Chang beer. I'm drinking Chang at the stadium. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's really hard to see Damo, mate. Leicester with the majority of the possession. The statistics so far, 62% to Leicester. Leicester have 2 shots to QPR 0, 1 corner 0, 1 foul, 2 fouls. We're dominating the possession at the moment. But QPR have had a nice little couple minutes here of possession. Here come QPR down the right. They've got a good chance here, QPR. Victor, ball in. Well, phase clears. It's not gone out of play, though, and Christensen's able to get his foot through it and send it upfield. Watching the game makes me think I have cataracts. Here. Oh, he's done JJ. He's done JJ. Shot! What a save from Jakub Stolarczyk. QPR with a lot of pressure here on Leicester City. Ball in. Cleared this time by Connor Cody. If he gets his foot through it, he does. Vardy thought he was being held back there by the QPR defender, but the referee disagrees. Number 10, I think it was Illis Chair. Illis Chair just had James Justin on toast. And now Illis Chair sends a diag into the box. Victor Christensen clears it with his head. Steffi Mavididi picks it up. I can't do that. I can't do that because I'll get taken down. If you look at the money Ipswich are spending, they surely have gone above the PSR limited. Apparently, they've spent 20 million on Philogene at Aston Villa, taking their spending above 150 million. It depends on their losses, though. Their operating losses, Michael. They could be lower, right? We spend a lot of money on wages and other things, other costs. Maybe Ipswich don't have that. Maybe Ipswich don't have the overheads we have, which obviously... Oh, what a goal! QPR have scored. QPR have scored an absolute belter of a goal. It's 1-1. Look at that. It's been all QPR over the last probably 3 or 4 minutes, to be honest with you. And what a goal that is by Varane. Not the Varane that we're used to hearing of, but Varane has scored for QPR. Illis Chair plays it in down the left. Number 24. Oh, it's James Justin. Oh, that's poor from... No, it was Harry Winks. Harry Winks, really poor distribution. Just gives it to QPR. And number 40, Varane from QPR, takes a shot from about 25 yards out, just outside the box, and bends it into the bottom right corner to Stolarchic's left. Leicester 1, QPR 1. Well, that's taken a turn. When Leicester scored 5 minutes in, you thought this could just be a nice, easy game for Leicester, but that is not the case. Leicester 1, QPR 1. Good where player first team get reality and what? Are you worried with how strong this team is that it will cause possible injury to top players? Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's a heavy risk playing this full strength. Does it look like the fog is lifting? I can just about see the match at the moment. I don't think it's lifted. I just think it's going in and out, to be honest with you, mate. Sometimes it's okay, and sometimes it's really bad. As Danny Talksport says, make sure to smash a like and subscribe the video, please, mate. Thanks to anybody watching. There is now over 190 people on YouTube. 190 on YouTube with an extra 300 on Twitter. If you're watching on Twitter, head over to YouTube. Make sure to hit like. Make sure to hit subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to keep your comments flowing in. Let me know what you make to the game or what you can see of it, at least. How did JJ score? It was a free kick. Ball delivered into the box. He sticks his leg out and it goes in. QPR, though, have come back through a really good goal, really good finish from Varane. And now they are putting Leicester under a bit of pressure. There was just a stat that came up saying 37% possession for Leicester in the last 5 minutes. James Justin goes long looking for Mr. Vardy, but he can't find him. QPR with it at the back. Thank you to everyone who's supporting the channel with the subscribers. Much appreciated. If you want to subscribe, if you want to help the channel, support the channel even more, you can. Feel free to become a member of the channel. Under the video, there's a button that says join. But if not, please, the most important thing, just get your comments in. Let me know what you make to the game. That's the most important thing. It was Illis Chair just a couple minutes before the QPR goal. Illis Chair just completely beat JJ. He did so well, cuts inside on his right and hits one. And Stolarchic saves it off the post. I'm a bit surprised no youngsters on the bench. If we can't pull any positives from this game, at least, then getting game time would have been. Yeah, I hear you, mate. Wow, I didn't see that coming, Damo says. A lot of people would say they did, mate. But yeah, I hear you. I hear you. A little bit of a surprise. And there's a free kick to QPR in Leicester's half. Yeah. QPR now with it at the back, trying to play through Leicester. They nearly played through us there, but the ball just couldn't find another QPR man. Buonanotte defended well by QPR again, and now they've got the ball. Illich Chair coming down the left-hand side. The fullback, the left back's now coming forward. Number 22 for QPR. He's gone inside. JJ and Buonanotte both go in on him, and it's going to be a free kick. Even though Buonanotte just got an arm to the face, the referee clearly didn't see it for whatever reason, probably the fog, and he's given a free kick to QPR or a throw-in, one of the two. Justin, the older Trent Alexander-Arnold, watching JJ get beat easily by Championship players is just more evidence that he needs a serious break. I know Chair is good, but still. Is the Leicester owner going to spend this window? Who fucking knows? We need to, that's for sure. Free kick for QPR here. Illich Chair stood over it. He delivers. It's a great ball in, but it's off JJ's head this time. Oh, shot from QPR, blocked this time by Wout Faes. I think it was offside though, and Leicester will have a free kick. It's poor, man. It's poor, Peter. It's poor. So far from Leicester, not good. Not a good watch. Very ordinary, like you said. QPR come again. It's a tough watch. There's a foul there on Wout Faes. No, didn't see it. QPR into the penalty area. Tried to put a ball across. Wout Faes blocks. Leicester City have given away a corner. Yeah. Don't know why people are shocked they have scored. We are the worst team in the league. It's pathetic. That was supposed to be our best squad. Benching Hamza Okoli, Daka, McAteer, and not even keeping Will on the bench. Half time, Leicester need a big talking to. Yeah, it's really not a pretty watch so far, ladies and gentlemen. If I'm completely honest. 210 of you now on Twitter, on YouTube, sorry. Thank you for the support. Make sure to hit the subscribe button up here and get your comments in. This is poor. This is really, really, really poor at the moment from Leicester City. Genuinely. Corner for QPR. Nothing comes of the corner. Getting schooled by an average Championship team at the moment. Yeah. The reaction is not pretty. Here come Leicester City. Victor Christensen plays in Steffi Mavididi out here on the left. Is El Canoes running forward? He does. And now I've lost the ball. Ball in. Facundo Buonanotte shoots. I can't see. There was a shot from Facundo. I think it fell back to Jamie Vardy, who either put it wide. I think he put it wide. I think Vard's put it wide. Let me see what happened there again. I'll need another replay. El Canoes is forward. He puts the ball in along the floor into the penalty area. Facundo's there. He takes a touch, shoots. It falls to Vardy. Oh dear. Jamie Vardy's put it over the bar from about 5, 6, 7 yards out. He hits it on target. It's gone in. That was an absolute sitter from Vards. That was a sitter. That was a sitter from Jamie Vardy, guys. Another one. That was poor. That was really poor. If that was Daka, people would lose their heads. How has Vardy missed that? It's shocking. That was shocking from Jamie Vardy. That was really fucking poor. Can't even beat QPR and we're supposed to be trying to stay up. Yeah. Still put it over the bar. Shit. At least we have Koulibaly to look forward to. A striker will be nice. Yeah. We're not being done good at the moment. We're not doing good at the moment. Yeah. Connor Cody back to Jakub Stolarczyk. 27 minutes on the clock here on this one. Shot from QPR over the bar. Leicester nearly 2-1 down, just like that. Colley, number 26 for QPR. Colley, he had a chance inside Leicester's area. It was a long ball from Stolarczyk, which just went to a QPR player. QPR just played through us. He's in the area. Wout Faes and Connor Cody both barely closing down. He has a free shot away just over the bar. This is a poor performance from Leicester City so far. And if we don't win this one, you could argue it would be a fucking nightmare. It would be disastrous. It would be disastrous if Leicester City don't win this game for confidence. Come on, you R's. Here comes the R's. Here comes QPR down the right-hand side. Up against Victor Christensen. He's into the box. Bilal El Khanous dives in, puts in a hell of a challenge. It blocks it, and it's gone over the bar for a QPR corner. What is the update on Chowdhury? Yeah, we just don't know, mate. We don't know. Another chance for them. LCFC_DP says 100%. How can you blame the keeper if you have Sir Fast, Master Captain Cody, and Megamind Joker Justin on defense? Cody is not up to it, Peter says. Are we just going through the motions, Locks? I don't know what we're fucking going through, but it's really bad at the moment, guys. It is really bad at the moment. I'll tell you that right now, and that's not an over-exaggeration. It's pretty poor. Corner for QPR, delivered. It's going to be an in-swinger. Going to the back post. Stolarczyk punches it away. QPR players asking for a foul, I think. He got maybe a punch to the face. Here's number 40 for QPR up against Buonanotte. Buonanotte's trying to win the ball back. He can't. Here's number 14 for QPR. Ball delivered into the box. Cleared this time by James Justin, I think. QPR are in. Justin blocks again. Jesus Christ. We're under pressure. We're under pressure by Queen's Park Rangers. Yikes. Ball delivered by QPR. Again, headed away this time by Jamie Vardy. I know the results have been awful, but the fans who've completely given up on the team deserve this. Mate, the team are meant to give the fans something to get behind, and they haven't had that. They haven't had that. The calls for a penalty there by QPR, but the referee doesn't care at all. El Khanous taken down there by QPR. No! No, I'm not having that. Cooper got us more points than Ruud van Nistelrooy. Cooper didn't play Man City, Villa. Well, he did play Villa, but he didn't play Man City, Liverpool, Newcastle, did he? He had Ipswich, Southampton, Bournemouth, Palace, Everton. Here's Illis chair for QPR. Fast, not watching the ball or the players, yeah. Number 22 for QPR is getting into the area, tries to spray it across the box along the floor. Buenanotte blocks it this time out for another QPR corner. Locks, do you think we could be passing each other next season? I don't want to think about that, Danny, mate. I don't want to fucking think about the look on Just Joe Wayman's fucking face if Leeds get promoted and Leicester go down. This is dismal. This is so bad. This is so bad. Another corner for QPR. Here's the corner from Illis chair. Ball delivered. It's a good one. Stolarczyk punches again, and it's going to be a goal kick this time. I thought it was Stolarczyk. Clearly not. Not watching. How's it been so far? Josh asks. Just look at the face, mate. The performance has been uglier than my face. The performance has been uglier than my face, mate. It's not a nice look, this. Anyway, things can only get better. We'll see. Mavididi wins the ball back high. Here's Bilal El Khanous. Bilal El Khanous into the area. Plays in Steffi Mavididi. Slots it in. Goal. Golazo. There's a goal for Steffi Mavididi. Mavididi won the ball back really well. Played in El Khanous. El Khanous gets forward. Just slots the ball back across into the path of Steffi Mavididi, who just slots it in nicely into the back of the net. Leicester City regain the lead in this game. It's not been pretty, and if you try and tell me it's been pretty, you chat shit. But the thing that matters is Leicester City have scored. Quite a direct counter-attack there after winning the ball back. Very good from El Khanous to keep the ball at his feet and slot in Steffi Mavididi, who taps it in. Slots it in. Taps it in is a bit unfair, but slots it into the back of the net. Very well played by Bilal El Khanous there, 100%. 2-1 City. Let's go, Steffi. Yeah, that's true, actually, isn't it? Mavididi in his element against the championship side, yeah. Yeah, well-worked goal there in the end, though. After winning it back, gets forward. Very nice. $35 minutes left. 10 minutes of this half. Let me know in the chat what you thought to that goal. Great from Billa. I agree. Yes, Steffi. Get the confidence going now, boys. Swing the momentum. Mavazaha. Wembley. Here we come. Wembley. Here we come. Hey, if defense is shit, doesn't mean team won't win. Look at Leicester 2023 side. Come on. LCFC Forever says. Absolutely. If we go down, who would definitely leave? Well, Hermanson's going regardless, staying up or going down. He'll be gone. And then I think Vardy will probably, he'll be going, I think if we stay up, he might stay for one more year, to be honest with you guys. If we go down, I think he'll call it a day. Bilal El Khanous potentially could be poached in the summer. I want to say Christensen would probably leave to another European club like he did on loan last season. Abdul Fattah will stay because he's been ACL'd, doesn't he? So he's out. He'll stay. Leicester living dangerously here. Connor Cody plays it back. Bloody hell, he nearly scored an own goal. James Justin lumps it forward, only as far as a QPR player, though. So, yeah, there'll be a few exits. I think Bouba Samari will probably go. All the ones that have been on the fence of leaving, I think they will go. Wilfred Ndidi's got a relegation release clause. He'll be going. Will be stripped. El Khanous in the box. Ball delivered off the head of Facundo Buenanotte. What a goal. Great goal. That's 3-1 to Leicester. Again, a counter-attack. Again, another goal. Leicester City 3, QPR 1. I'll talk you through it again. Good header from Bilal El Khanous to guide that into the back of the net. Absolutely. Leicester City finally making use of the momentum and taking control. It was Buenanotte after winning the ball back. He sprays it out wide on the left. Steffi Mavididi. Mavididi sees the overlap from El Khanous, who just puts a lofted cross in. Buenanotte leaps like a salmon and scores with his head into the back of the net. Lovely play there from Leicester City. Very direct. What is needed at times. And Leicester City found themselves 3-1 up just before half-time. Buenanotte should be starting every game. I agree. Jeff, mate, thank you so much for the kind words. This channel has just gone boom of late, and I thank every single one of them subscribers here. Look, we're someone make that 800. Someone make that 800 for us. So many subscribers. Thank you so much. It means a lot. We really do hope you enjoy the content on the channel. We really, really do hope you enjoy it. And if there's something you don't enjoy, look at that. It's just gone up. If it's something you don't enjoy, tell us, because we love the feedback. Let us know. And if there's something you want to see on the channel, please let us know there as well. Bilal 2 assists. Facundo should be signed on a perm if we stay up. Facundo, Bilal is better than IU in decorations. Yeah, get in there. The glasses are back on. Lovely stuff. Let me get them on as well, Jonna. By the way, it is criminal. You know LCFC Doc, Andreas, he's got a Dewsbury Hall Chelsea shirt. That is criminal. I'm not having that. What do they call it? Utter woke nonsense. Utter woke nonsense, that. A Chelsea Dewsbury Hall shirt. Bilal looks class. He does indeed. He does indeed. We did do a little sing-song about 20 minutes ago saying things can only get better, and very much so. Thank you, Michael, mate. Much appreciated. Facundo Buenanotte into the area, blocked, and it's gone out for a Leicester City corner. No goal kick? What? I love our borrowed Argentine, yeah. Been enjoying the news videos on the channel for when I don't have time to watch the streams during the week, mate. Great stuff. That is what those news videos and other short form content is for you guys. If you ain't got time to watch a 1 hour live stream, just go to the video section of the page, and there's loads and loads and loads of stuff there every single day. I hope you enjoy it. James Justin pressing at his chair here. Can he win the ball back? He does. Jamie Vardy. Oh, the referee's blown his whistle. What a fucking idiot. No, not 3-1, just 4-1. Not 4-1, just 3-1. Things can only get better than 3-1, so we'll see 4-1 soon. Locks, your podcast is fairly new. How long has your podcast been going to reach 12K? Some job, some congratulations. Is this now your full-time job? No, this is not a full-time job, mate. This is not a full-time job. However, yes, it is growing to 12K very quickly. Well, we're not there yet. But this channel was created in August 2024. Just August, just gone, 6 months ago, 5 months ago. And it's been a hell of a ride so far. So I want to thank every single one of you who's been a part of the journey. If you were here from week one or just joined us this week, it really does mean a lot to all of us. Be a brave manager or an idiot to drop Buonanotte for the next game. It's enough. Put all the defenders you can. Just get the 3-1 win. Yeah. How bad QPR are doing? Skip can get his first goal. Fucking hell. Yeah, that is the problem. Don't fall in love with him. No news on Ndidi yet. His full-time job's a stripper. I don't think anybody needs to see that, mate. Nobody needs to see me strip. Even my girlfriend don't need to see that. Josh has been watching for 4 months, mate. Big love to you, pal. Big love to you, mate. Very much appreciated. Thank you so much for the support, pal. Absolutely love it. Sorry, guys, I lost your chat there. August 2024, since the channel was set up, I've not seen a podcast grow this fast to reach 12k. Yeah, mate, it's been, like I said, it's been a wild ride. To be honest with you guys, everybody watching, this is how we saw it on Blue Tinted Glasses. I look at other channels, other clubs, around the Premier League and below, League One, Championship, and there are so many high quality YouTube channels providing high quality fan driven content. And I looked at the Leicester space, and to be honest with you, I thought the quality weren't there for some people. Some people are really good, by the way. And let me just do a few shout outs, right? The best analysis or the best, most detailed tactical kind of channel in the Leicester space, and arguably the Premier League space, was Anil, which is why he's now part of Blue Tinted Glasses. Matchday Vlogs, Josh Sportser, incredible content. If you don't know Josh Sportser, go and search on YouTube, Sportser YT. Incredible Matchday Vlogs for you to see as Leicester fans. Quality. But other than that, I didn't see too much quality across the Leicester space. So I thought, if I was a Leicester, well, I am a Leicester fan, and I'd want really good content, and I just didn't think it was out there. So we created this channel to try and provide the best content possible for Leicester fans, and I feel like we're doing a good job at that. And there's room for much more improvement and much more quality, and it will come. It will come. Trust. The more we grow, it gives us the resources and the motivation to do more. Ignore that clock. But yeah, there's so much room for growth. So just stay tuned is all I'll say to BTG, because there will be improvements every now and then, all the time. Been liking Luke and Anil doing the last couple match previews, by the way. Yeah, we thought that, Jeff, mate. I'm glad you're enjoying that. There'll be more of that. Yeah, Nathan, I tend to agree with you, mate. Very frustrating, by the way, as well. Very frustrating trying to do content over there, mate. Yes, mate. Facundo Buonanotte leaped like a salmon. He did indeed. Mad About Foxes used to be a great Instagram page, but he disappeared. Yes, he did, mate. He did disappear after relegation. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. Cheers, Ash, mate. Hope you're doing well. By the way, massive thank you to the 200 people on YouTube watching, and the other 300 on Twitter, 400 on Twitter. Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to hit subscribe. Get your comments in. And if you do want to support the channel even more, make sure to hit the join button under the video. It says join. You can become a member of the channel. 2 minutes of added time here, by the way. We're already 1 minute into that. There's not been much going on in the last few minutes, to be honest with you. Just a bit of back and forth. Not much has happened since Facundo Buonanotte's goal. 2 minutes at a time. BTG has to be the best channel. Cheers, mate. I really do appreciate it. Come on, boys. Can we get a fourth before half time? Can we get a fourth before half time? Can Leicester City get a fourth goal just before half time? A fifth goal of the game. A fifth goal of the game. Here's Mavididi. Facundo Buonanotte. Harry Winks. Oh, what are you doing, Winksy? Oh, QPR are in and they've scored. Oh, what is that, man? Harry Winks just gives QPR a bloody golden opportunity, a golden ticket to the Jakub Stolarczyk chocolate factory. And they've scored just before half time. I was literally just saying we need a fifth goal of the game, and I didn't think we meant that. Harry Winks acting like a tit on the ball, just plays it back. His arms are on his head, and QPR have scored just before half time. What the feck is that? Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. 3-2. The state of that. The state of that. Yeah, man, that weren't good. Winks has just pulled off a hell of an assist, and that's 3-1, 3-2, half time. Blimey, that came out of nowhere. Sorry. Yeah, as I was saying, I wanted a fifth goal the game before half time, and I didn't mean a QPR goal, but at least it might make the second half a bit more interesting because the last 5 minutes of that game was bloody awful. So yeah. People said bad defending for that last. It wasn't bad. It was just Harry Winks. It was the Harry Winks bozo. The James Justin bozo gene is spreading across the team very fast. So let's get the lads back on for half time. Neil, Andreas, and Luke. Hello to you guys. I'll let you take us away, Neil. What you thought to that half, mate?
What is Harry Winks doing? That's 2 goals that he's given away. But what a weird game. Do you know, I'm going to pass this over to Andreas because you brought it up. Who's been the better team in that half? And do we deserve to be winning?
I will say we do, because look at where the goals have come from. I will say the first one was a nice shot, but both times it's just been incompetence from Harry Winks, right? The mistakes continue to really hurt us. I think we've been better on the attack. Like, we've been pretty clinical going forward today, which is something I haven't said in ages, to be honest, maybe since the West Ham game. I think there's a case to be made that this could still be an even game, but I mean, they haven't created any massive chances themselves. They've only really had the ones we've given to them, thanks to Harry Winks.
Luke, talk to me. What do you make of this game? It's a bit of an odd game. 5 goals before in the first half. It's crazy. What's been going on?
It's mental, man. Like we looked really good the first 15 minutes, and then they really just worked us over good and proper with their possession-based football. They actually look really good. Shout out to Mati Cifuentes. He's a really good manager. But then, mate, like on transition, we've been effective. Like, there was brilliant teamwork between Mavididi to win the ball back, distribute it to El Kanous, who took over the ball, and then give the ball back to Mavididi. I thought that was really unselfish. And to do it under pressure as well in the box, I thought that was excellent. But, mate, that back pass from Harry Winks was just disgusting. I was just joking to you guys before. I was just saying to the lads, do you think that's just muscle memory, where he's used to man-to-man and being more advanced outside the box? And Neil vehemently and strongly said, no, it was just a poor back pass. So yeah, mate,
it was because he's played that pass blind. You can't do that.
Yeah.
That's especially with like seconds. Seconds to go before half time. That's so bad in terms of game management. Weird game then. So I think you're right. We started off quite well. JJ gets his goal. I mean, couldn't see anything. We jokingly said Casper the Ghost was the first goal scorer for that one. Then QPR, fair play. They came into it. They had Chair struck. I think he struck at the upright, or Stolarczyk pushed it onto the upright, and then they get their goal for, again, a poor mistake kind of from Harry Winks. I then felt we were a bit lucky to stay ahead. They had that chance where, again, off a back pass, it went in, and the striker who did score almost scored the goal there. Then our quality kind of counted. So let's talk a little bit about probably who's been our best player, which is Bilal El Kanous. So talk to me about him, Neil.
I mean, I think you mentioned it when we were watching it. He's found not his level, but he's found his groove for the Premier League, and for that, he's pulling people out of position. He's unselfish. He's physical. He sees the game above what other people see, and doesn't mean in a selfish way. At the right time. So, for example, the second goal, we might come into a little bit later, the awareness for example, if Buonanotte was in that position, he definitely would have shot. the fact that he then saw an awareness to see Mavididi was free, knock it back, take the game, and then everybody's running forward, the momentum goes, and then Mavididi puts it away. I think it's been brilliant. Also, something else I want to mention, his defensive work has been really good in this game as well. The fact that he's coming back, tracking back, and again, adapting to the Premier League in that way, compared to likes of when we've had Mahrez before, where he used to run, do the flicks and the tricks, but then Danny Simpson used to clear up the two defenders or the two attackers from behind. I think he's been one of the highlights today. And I'm really, really excited about his performance. And we're starting to see the players that the Moroccan fans were telling us, this is the level this player is at, and which is great to see. But again, this is against QPR. This is with the fog. So, and we have seen it in the Premier League. So I'm hoping we can see this continue for the rest of the season.
Interesting, got a QPR fan here. I kind of agree with you, which is the scary thing is QPR haven't got their best team out and they could put some subs on. I mean, the way they're playing, the game is definitely not over, not by any means. Luke, talk to me about this. Thoughts on Conor Cody? In my opinion, he's dreadful and should not be playing again.
I don't know. That's a little harsh, I guess. I still wouldn't have him as my first centre-back, but I don't think he was absolutely terrible. Maybe for that one instance where he got skinned by Elias Chair and then JJ tried to go and make up and recover and then just like absolutely got sold a dream and got made to look stupid yet again on the right-hand side. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Was that harsh? It looked, to be honest with you, Conor Cody is one of the only players that you can actually see, because I don't know about you guys, but everyone in the chat, we were watching the game like this, trying to see what was going on. So that left-hand side where Mavididi was just vacant. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's a little harsh, but definitely, man, I don't want him as my starting centre-back by all means.
I think it's because they're talking about on the right-hand side where I think it was Elias Chair and Kenneth Powell just absolutely, as you said, they sold JJ a dream and they got him behind him. They're playing pretty well. Yeah, it's funny. I brought this up. Someone else tweets this, not Busby, just shared it. He goes, most Leicester half of all time. We've been battered, somehow scored 3 goals, and I'm still bored out of my mind. We're just shit, aren't we? I don't know about that. I wouldn't say that I've been bored. It's an entertaining game, but it's a weird one. I mean, How are we playing? Weird, man. It's a weird game. Go on, Andres. What do you want to say?
There's a weird vibe about this, but I think, we are also so deep down in the pessimism scale, right? That our optimism for anything is really at an all-time low. I think saying we've been better is just a false statement. Yes, this game has been tighter than it should have been. But I mean, outside of all the chances we've given them, just like a QPR fan said that their right back has made some mistakes, we've given them 2 free goals and could have given them 3 easily due to horrible passing. But I mean, that's the worrying sign for me, the fact that we keep making mistakes even against championship level teams. But we've been better when it comes to attack. We've been better at creating our own chances. I think Bilal Al-Kanoush, I mean, what a player, man. He's been brilliant. But I'm not sitting here jumping up and down my seat saying this is the comeback. But I mean, we're leading so far. We've been able to score some goals, put some smiles in some players' faces who haven't done that in a while. And hopefully we put in a good half performance, because we need to close this game out. Surely we don't score 3 goals and get knocked out by a championship level team, right?
I'll tell you what the worry for me is, though, is that it's just so obvious that El Kanous is like better than anyone else on the pitch. Maybe with the exception of Elias Chair, who Luke and I were discussing about that if we wanted him in the Premier League. And I said, we said we think he's a good top-end championship player, but probably not good enough for the Premier League. But again, he's done well against us. But what I mean is, even with Leicester, you can see that there's so many like unforced errors, bad mistakes. Like Samare made a mistake early on. So Christensen make a mistake early on. Obviously, Harry Winks, they've cost us goals. The only one who's not really making mistakes is Bilal, with 2 assists already, unselfish both times. And it just worries me that basically it feels that like, okay, if he plays well, we have a chance in games. And if he isn't, then there's just no chance whatsoever. So is that something I'm right to be worried about, or am I making too big a deal out of that? Neil, you look very melancholic when I've been saying that.
No, I'm with you. I think it's I don't want it to be true, but unfortunately, that's what it looks like. I think Bilal just looks a step above everybody else. And this team is better. Like Harry Winks is a better player than that stupid pass he made. Conor Cody is a better player, in my opinion, than the performances put in this first half. But you got to judge it on what you've seen. And it's we had a moment, I think, about when we went to 1-1, and there was about 10 minutes of it. It just went dreary and quiet, and we didn't really want. The crowd didn't really say anything. We didn't really say anything because there was nothing to comment on. And then we got a goal from somewhere. Then we got another one. Then okay, we got a bit of hope. And then we get another stupid mistake, which let the opposition back into the game. Now, it wasn't like they were completely against us the entire time, but it's these stupid mistakes that are going to really hurt us, and it's just so. it's so annoying because again, this is a second string QPR team. We need to get this out because if we start doing this in the Prem, we would have been 4-3 down quite easily, I think, by half time, and that would have been incredible. The fact that we're going in the first half and it's 4-3 to the opposition, and against, let's be honest, that team with the players that aren't injured can't really get any stronger.
Yeah, it's weird. It's funny, like, is the fog causing irrational play?
Just to add on this, right? I mean, my mate who's a QPR fan seems to think so at the very least, right? He's typed in the chat I have with the guys I play Football Manager with that he's convinced that the first goal they let in was weather related because he didn't see our centre half move at all. And I mean, I am wondering what the view is for the players. We saw one camera view from the goal, and that looked clear, but there have been many mistakes, right? The QPR fan mentioning that right back was poor for 2 of the goals. Harry Winks making, an illegally large amount of mistakes, and we have seen more passes gone awry this game than in the other games. So I don't know, I don't know how if it is impacting the players, but this is certainly a game, if it's weather rated or not, where there are more mistakes than I've seen in ages. This is a very much right. Some players are off it, some players are on it. I'm intrigued to see if that's the reason or people are just not sharp today because mistakes are plenty for both teams.
Yeah, no, it's 837 people watching the stream right now. Would love it if you could like the stream, subscribe if you haven't already to Blue Tinted Glasses. Think we'll see anything done in the second half? I mean, I think there's an argument to say that Winks should come off and Skip should come on. Like, what's he doing, lad? Harry Winks. Luke, what do you think?
I was going to say that as a joke just to see how many of you guys and people in the comments would wind up to bring on Skip for Winks, mate. I don't know. To be honest with you, like there was one game for Skip to play and try and like redeem himself. This would have been the game with the way that Winks is playing. Then yeah, sure, it's an FA Cup game. Bring him on. The one thing that's still frustrating for me is why has JJ been used as a right winger? I know he scored, but think about who's playing behind him. It's Connor Cody. He's got even less pace than everyone and as a centre back option. And if he's been expected to be the one covering for JJ, that frightens me. It's different, playing JJ at a position because when you had Ricardo at a position as, your inverted fullback, it's not much distance for him to track back and slot into that back four, whereas you're expected to be a right winger. And again, this isn't a Premier League game. It's just a championship, kind of level-less game. The distance and transition to track back from, as a right winger all the way back to a fullback is just, it's just not working, mate. And you can't have Connor Cody as well backing you up there. What I want to see in the second half, I want to see Vardy score a hat-trick on his 38th birthday, the GOAT.
Well, he's Mr. Sitter. He's got his blue tinted glasses on. What did you make of that, Half Locks? You were the one that said it might go to a replay.
I've since been corrected. There are no replays, apparently.
They've scrapped that.
Oh, really? To go to penalties. There we go, then.
Yeah. Extra time first and then penalties. Don't worry about it.
What do I think? I think it's been pretty grim, to be honest with you. Like you said, errors. QPR have done well. They'll be happy with what they've done in that first half for sure. I'll tell you what, mate. If I'm Crystal Palace, sat watching this, I'm thinking, oh, hello, we've got a tasty match Tuesday, Wednesday. They'll be looking forward to 3 points, mate. So I'm sure if the fog is playing its part, at least Facundo Buonanotte is playing better than he did last time in the adverse weather against Everton. If you remember that, he had a shocker. But Bilal El Khanous has been really, really good. Really impressed with him. Mavridi's had a good game. It's just, again, what a surprise. Individual errors and mistakes.
Individual errors FC. That's who we're supporting right now.
Yeah,
2 goals conceded again in the first half to a championship team. Is appalling.
And none of us got the prediction right. I think none of us have got these predictions at all. At
3-1, I was feeling so smug, Neil. I was feeling so smug thinking the 4-1's going to happen. But what are our score predictions now? It's probably going to end up being 6-6 or something ridiculous.
6-3.
But to who?
I don't know.
Yeah, Leicester, of course, mate. Of course, we aren't going to lose to QPR. Come on. I mean, we definitely could, by the way this game is going, but I'm not going to go there yet.
I think both teams are going to score again. Both
teams are going to score again. I think.
Let me just make a note of the time on when Doc said QPR are not going to beat us, so I can make a note.
I mean, I will say. Remember,
I said yesterday.
I said yesterday on the live stream. I said many teams or many people might be underestimating QPR. They're coming in, feeling confident. They want to give this guy this a game, right? I said that yesterday. I said it today as well. They're in good form. Only lost 1 of 11. They have a manager who knows how to play football and has a clear identity and philosophy about how he wants to play. Nikolai Madsen is back from injury, one of their star signings in the summer from Westerlo, who we haven't seen much of, to be honest. It's been more about the guy with the afro up top. I think Cooley or something he's called.
Yeah,
regardless, though, I think we're still going to win the game. We've been sharp in the final third, I think, today. That's the thing I've been impressed about, and it's really nice to see because we haven't been since West Ham. Just shocking amount of mistakes, as always, really. I'm so tired of it. But yeah, we'll win. I'm going to go 6-4 or something like that.
6-4, just something like that. A casual 6-4.
Casual.
We're Leicester City Football Club. We never do the easy.
Let's be honest.
So. Yeah, I hear you all. Full-time prediction, Kunal says 7-2 to Leicester. Ollie Skip winner. I will be there, Buzz said. Has anybody got anything nasty to say about Oliver Skip so I can use that in a clip as well?
You're clip farming right now, man.
It's too expensive.
Yeah, for sure. By the way, sorry if I missed the conversation. I don't know if you discussed who are we expecting any halftime changes? It doesn't look like there are any, but
there is an argument for Skip. But I think Wingsy, right? He's someone who can shake off a few mistakes. This is the first time we've really seen him make major mistakes this season. Unfortunate to get to, but I'd rather have him make the mistakes this game than next game against someone like Crystal Palace, right? So get it out of your system, buddy. Again, it's the FA Cup. If we progress or not, I'm not really asked. I just want to see an improvement, and we've seen it in the final third. Everything else, though, has in the final.
Oh my God, are you serious?
He's not on the bench. He's not on the bench.
Yeah, okay.
What?
Buzz, you got a timeout. You've got a timeout, Buzz, for 10 minutes for that.
Man.
Sorry, Buzz.
That's the forbidden word.
I can bring up the table. I can bring up the subs. He's not on the bench, but
it's Ewerson. Come on.
I honestly thought about doing it.
Buzz and timeout for that. I normally like your Buzz, but I think you can't play with people's emotions that.
Ward isn't even on the bench, so
yeah. Even putting up the receipts, making sure that Danny Ward is nowhere near our football club.
Yeah, you never. When he put he put one comment, I was like, okay, he's joking. And then there was a second, I thought, oh God. Anyway, we've kicked off. Cheers, lads.
Yeah.
We'll see you at full time. Thank you so much.
Looks like a jockey.
Luke, man, did you hear that? Luke looks like a jockey. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Luke, Jesus. Logs, that's your fault for not knowing who's on the bench. Yeah, that's a fantastic reaction. It's match MVP. I also shit myself after that. Yeah, that's your fault. I know. It's bad, isn't it, Tyler? I literally created this like an hour ago, right? I put Iverson. So visibility is worse somehow. Cannon goal versus Sunderland from a penalty. Nice. But yeah, we have kicked off. There's 861 people here watching. So thank you to every one of you. If you are watching on YouTube, I think there's only 220 of you watching on YouTube. So if you are watching on Twitter, just head over to YouTube. It would help us out a lot if you go over there instead. But if you want to stay on Twitter, that's fair enough. Make sure to get your comments in the live chat on both platforms and let me know what you think. I think there's 100 likes on Twitter on YouTube as well. So thanks to all of you. That's enough. You don't need to do no more. You've done a lot today already. Fog has taken over Winks' brain. Smash a like and subscribe. Thanks, mate. Yeah, who would bring Cannon back, eh? Who thinks in the chat we should bring Cannon back? Let me know. No changes at halftime, people. No changes at halftime. I can see QPR score again. We'll have to see. So now Leicester's left side. Yeah, man of culture, mate. Twitter's Twitter. I'll never talk of it as X, mate. It's Twitter. Yeah, so now we can see Leicester's left side okay, and the right side is pretty impossible to see. So we'll have to see what happens. We'll get more of a look of Mavididi here. Bilal El Khanous tries to win the ball and he can't. QPR will have a chance to play out here. Beware of Frey, absolutely. Either bring Cannon back or sell him. No point having him on loan right now if he doesn't have a future here. I hear you as well, mate. I hear you as well. I don't know if the fog has got worse or not. I can't really tell, to be honest with you. It's about the same. It's not really... it's not deteriorated at all, I don't think. Leicester City 3, QPR 2. Bilal El Khanous. Facundo Buonanotte wins the ball. He's going to drive forward, looking for Vards. Intercepted there by QPR. Very well defended. And they're able to try and play out now. Steffi Mavididi. Steffi Mavididi running at his man. Step over. Drags the ball back here. Bouba Samari. Bilal El Khanous. Bilal El Khanous cuts in. Steffi Mavididi. Bouba Samari. Steffi Mavididi takes on his fullback. Finally, we get to see a bit of Mavididi taking on a fullback. He does lose it this time, though. Big shout out to LCFC Fox 1970 for the £2 super chat. Thanks, Locks and the lads, for great content. Everybody watching on YouTube and Twitter, thank you so much. If you are watching on YouTube, again, very much appreciated. Thanks for all the comments, and massive thank you to LCFC Fox 1970 for the super chat. I do appreciate that, mate. Thank you so much. Every penny that comes into the super chat, it just goes back on the channel to try and improve things. So thank you so much for that. I would play Hamza even Skip over Winks, a bit like Ashby with 2 assists. I'd rather play Ayew in defence than FaZe. I would play Danny Ward. Steffi Mavididi's in. Steffi Mavididi. Handball? That's a handball, ref. Penalty! It's a penalty to Leicester City. It is a penalty. Mavididi got into the area. He put a cross, hit the cross, and it bounced off the hand of the, blatant penalty, blatant handball, penalty to Leicester. It's going to be Jamie Vardy to take. Jamie Vardy to take for Leicester. Will he slot this one in the back of the net to make it Leicester City 4, QPR 2? Mr. Vardy on his 38th birthday. I wish it was 28. He steps up, he shoots, and he scores. Bottom left corner. Leicester City 4, QPR 2 in this cup draw. Another goal. 6th goal of the game. Look at that. As soon as LCFC Fox 1970 sends that super chat, Leicester City score. Thank you, mate. You brought us the luck. Very much appreciated, mate. I'd play a woman striker in defence over FaZe. Does Vardy score? Of course he does. Vardy goal upcoming. Absolutely. Abso-bloody-lutely. Leicester 4, QPR 2. Fass is happy Fass. What is Vardy's penalty conversion? I don't remember the last time he missed. I think he missed one last season in the Championship. Get in the GOAT, absolutely, mate. How many goals has he got for just Leicester now? 197, 8. I don't know, mate. Somebody find out and let us know in the chat. We are in the draw for the next round. It looks that way, mate, but let's not count our chickens. Bro thought he was Maradona to give away the penalty. Do you not think with a game in midweek that today would have been a good chance to give some players a little bit of an extra break? Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Aaron, but imagine we lost it. You don't gain any confidence from that, do you? I think we needed a bit of confidence today, and scoring 4 goals inside 50 minutes is really good for confidence, I suppose. The GOAT. Big shout out as well, Aaron. I didn't know if I caught you becoming a member of the channel, mate. So you are a member, so thank you for that, mate. Thank you so much. If Vichai was still alive, we'd be 1,000 times better than right now. We'll see, mate. Who knows? Who knows what would have been if my grandma had wheels? She'd have been a bike. Facundo Buonanotte with a chance to drive forward now. He won the ball back. I think we've lost it though. QPR have won. Leicester City throwing. Buzz would be a massive achievement. What would that be if we put 5, 6, 7 on QPR? Wow, don't think it would be an achievement, but 6-2 final scoreline is my prediction. What's yours? I'd say 5-3. I'll go with 5-3 now at this point, mate. That's goal number 197 for Leicester City for Jamie Vardy on his 38th birthday. The fog reminds me of the acid house scene. 4-3. Common Boy says he thinks that will be the final score. We will see. We will see. We will see. Conceding 2 goals against QPR, though, is a bit of an embarrassment. I'm not going to lie, in the first half as well. Like, if we can't keep clean sheets against QPR, 13th in the Championship, we're not going to keep them against Crystal Palace or Fulham, are we? Facundo Buonanotte clips there while he had the ball or while he was trying to release the ball. It's going to be a free kick to Leicester. Yeah, should have been. Should have been, could have been, wasn't. That's true, actually. Winks gave away the 2 goals. Here is Christensen. Jamie Vardy drops in deep. He's looking for El Canoes. Can't find him. Vardy's taken out there. Free kick to Leicester. That was dirty. There is no VAR. Not even in this game, mate. No VAR. Get Daka on for some minutes. I don't think they're bringing in VAR until later in the competition. If I'm not mistaken, it'll be semi-finals or quarterfinals. Just because there's too many grounds at this stage in the FA Cup that don't have the capacity or capabilities for VAR. Once again, El Canoes and Facundo Buonanotte stood over this free kick. Christensen as well. What's the poison today, Locks? It is Heineken, mate. On the Heineken, mate. On the Heineken. El Canoes goes very wide, looking for Connor Cody. He gives it away. James Justin wins the ball. He'll deliver it. Ball in from JJ. Headed away this time. Vardy's on the end of it, though. Penalty! What is that, referee? Jamie Vardy's just been taken out one-on-one through on goal. That should have been a penalty. I'm not having that. It was poor defending. It was poor defending from QPR. Vardy's hurt. Vardy is hurt. His ankle. That's a shocking decision, by the way. QPR didn't deal with it. Vardy was through. Yeah, penalty all day. If there were VAR, he did touch him. He fucking did touch him. What are you watching, mate? Vardy went to kick the ball, and I think the QPR player has gone through the back of his calf. Should have been a penalty. Obviously won't be because there's no VAR at this level. Hey, we've got someone here who's had a few too many beers, or either that, they need to head to Specsavers, because if you think that wasn't contact, you're a imbecile, mate. Imbecile. Off to Specsavers you go, you dafty. There's no VAR at this level, at this point of the competition, because there's not enough ground. Whoa, the fog has just got really bad all of a sudden, by the way. Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. Yeah, 100%, mate. He got kicked right through his calf. He stopped him kicking the ball. Hacked down. He was hacked down. Oliver Skip and Jordan you are coming on. Oliver Skip and Jordan you are coming on for Leicester City. And Daka. The fog just got a lot worse. Ball forward for Leicester. Here comes James Justin, I think. Winks, Justin. Back to Winks. Booba Samari, one touch pass back to Cody. Cody finds Victor Christensen. Nice, very quick passing here from Leicester, putting some big passes together. Steffi Mavididi here on the left-hand side. Into midfield, Wout Faze, Booba Samari, back to Wout Faze. One touch triangular football here. Sexa. James Justin on the right. He's got Buonanotte in front of him. Facundo Buonanotte, ball in. Oh, looking for El Canoes, and it's defended well by QPR. Comes back to Wout Faze, though. Leicester City are turning up the tempo now a little bit. Steffi Mavididi. Booba Samari. Mavididi. Come on, you foxes. I got to dash. Have fun all. Cheers, mate, David. Ball in from Victor Christensen off Steffi Mavididi. Out for a goal kick for QPR. Here come the substitutions. It's going to be Jordan Ayew, Patson Daka, and Oliver Skip. Jordan Ayew. So Oliver Skip is coming on for Harry Winks. Daka is coming on for Jamie Vardy. So Skip on for Winks. Daka on for Vardy. And who's going to be off for Ayew? It's going to be El Kanouche. Bilal El Kanouche off, Jordan Ayew on. Booba Samari hacked down this time. The referee says no foul. QPR play on. What the fuck? What? The referee's having a shitter here. The referee's having a laugh. QPR down the right-hand side. Cuts inside. Still got the ball here, QPR. Yeah, man. Ball delivered by QPR. Across the box. Cleared by JJ. Patson Daka drops deep to collect the ball. He'll lay it off to Christensen, who then hits it long to a QPR defender. Yeah, Bilal's put a good shift in. He's off now, mate. Hello to you, Bogdan, mate. Are you doing well? Hope Crystal Palace get lost in the fog and end up at Filbert Street, yeah. Palace is trembling. Are they? I haven't seen. What's the score with Palace? Palace aren't playing, you dafties. What are you going on about Palace? What, because we play them next, you mean? Oh, who was that? Fucking hell! James Justin's just scored a screamer! James Justin's just scored a screamer! Jesus Christ alive! James Justin has just scored for Leicester City. I'm sorry, the fog, I missed it, but let me talk you through it. The ball gets switched from Skip, I think, to Daka. Daka plays in JJ. He takes one touch and then just smacks it across the goal into the bottom left corner and scores. Well played, Mr. JJ. Well played, Mr. JJ. Very, very, very nice goal there for James Justin. Took me by surprise a little bit, but, you know, that's 2 goals from today. You can't knock it. You can't knock it. Wow. Let me know in the comments what you think to that. Koulibaly, who? Koulibaly, who? Ricardo Pereira, who? Hamza Chowdhury, who? Well played, lads. Good luck in the next round. I'm off. Oh, it's a QPR fan. That explains it, Damo, mate. That explains it. Redemption arc. Cheers, though, Damo, mate. Thanks for sticking around, pal. Much appreciated. Maybe this might give him some confidence not to play like shite in the Prem. He could have a hat-trick, yeah. Come on, Locks, get a grip. We depend on your commentary. I know, mate. Shocking, innit? The fucking fog, though, mate. The fog is bad. JJ, not a defender. Do a Walshy, put him up front. Fuck you know. Keith says JJ on a hat trick. Get him a hat trick. We found our right winger, JJ up front. I love the head loss that comes with JJ, man. Ball delivered there by QPR. I think it was offside. It is offside. It was a good header away, I think, though, by Patson Daka. And Leicester will have a free kick from the offside. Christensen did the right thing and kicks the ball out. JJ right wing and Koulibaly right back. No defense, just all out attack. Is that a chant? If you say that crap again, I will kidnap you. JJ is better than Cafu. Who assisted JJ? Daka. McAteer, Casey McAteer is coming on for Steffi Mavididi. Casey McAteer on, Steffi Mavididi off. Any little last inch of quality that we had in the 11 right now is off the pitch now, but we are 5-2 up, so it doesn't really matter too much. Justice for JJ, yeah. Thanks again to LCFC Fox 1970, mate. JJ going to cook another own goal again, Palace, but we don't care. This screams a Jordan Ayew 90th minute goal. I want a skip goal. We want skip goal. Who would you rather score now? JJ a hat trick? We'd rather JJ score a hat trick, wouldn't we? I was going to say Ayew skip or JJ hat trick. It's going to be JJ hat trick all day. We need that. Of course, man. That's what football's all about, brother. You moan about a player for weeks and weeks and weeks, and he comes on and scores 2 goals, mate. That is football for you. Daka, I'd rather score, really. Oh, here comes Daka, ball delivered. Looking for Casey McAteer. Daka was like playing as a right winger there, but yeah. Was it Skip who power threaded it to Daka? Good decision from Daka in that position. I agree. Yeah, and I think, you know what it is, Keith? I think it's the glass, mate. It's the glass. You know, you know what I mean, right? And you know where this glass is from? Have a guess. Who can guess where this glass is from? I'll let £10 to whoever guesses where this glass, clearly a shit beer glass, is from. Have a guess where it was from. Jordan Ayew to take the corner for Leicester. Oh, the corner was delivered. Didn't find anyone. Winner, 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 winner. Chicken dinner. It was from the King Power Stadium. So that's all you need to know. Flatter than some of the performances this season, I think. Doesn't hold the beer very well. If you're in the club shop next and you see this beer glass, don't get it. I'm not going to use it again. It's flat as fuck. Wout Faze. Bouba Samari. Facundo Buonanotte. Samari. Back to Buonanotte. He should find Skip in the middle. He does. Here's Oliver Skip. He's looking for a runner, JJ, or Connor Cody, sorry. He finds him. Lots of men forward for Leicester. Connor Cody tried to play Ayew in. Terrible pass. Did Vardy come off because of an injury or just to rest him? I don't know, mate. He did pick up a little bit of a knock. We know what Vardy is like with knocks these days, so touch wood, he's all right. King Power name sounds like a circus show. Who scored, by the way? JJ, in order, JJ Mavididi, Buenanotte, Vardy, JJ, in that order. Kind of like the Singer beer, yeah. Cody has 2 left legs. Does he even have one? I don't know if he even has one, mate. Yeah, I think that too, Buzz. I do think that too, mate. Jesus Christ. The Walker's fucking bowl. Can you imagine? I know, mate, but the problem is, pal, I'm here. I can't leave you. I'm just taking my time with it, mate. All right, give me a fucking taking my time with it. I can't leave you. I'll have one at full time. Thank you very much, Nathan. Honestly, JJ as a right winger isn't a terrible shout if we can't get another winger in. Yeah, I hear you, but I'd rather not, to be honest with you. JJ is good at being an attacker. The attendance today at the KP is 28,242. It's not a bad turnout, to be fair, for an FA Cup game when it's the weather's this shit. Obviously less than the Premier League games, but I think QPR took 4,500 as well, which is a very good away following. Still 20 minutes left of this game, and I think Leicester have made all subs. No, one more left. Yeah, one more left to make. Yeah, it's all I had in, mate. If I had to choose, I would say Asahi or Stella. Stella's the GOAT for me, mate. Stella's the GOAT for me, mate. I think Stella's a GOAT. JJ has an 8.7 rating. Woyo can play right wing and JJ right back, and JJ can play right wing. Yeah, I'd rather Facundo, to be honest with you. Nice of the fog to disappear all of a sudden. The fog has just lifted completely, and we can see. It's completely lifted all of a sudden, which is very strange. Here's QPR, number 40, playing it back to the goalkeeper. We got a change of 6. We got a change of 6-2 because the fog just disappeared. We've got a chance. Sorry, yeah. QPR left at half time. No one knew. El Canus is a real hidden gem. What a player, by the way. What a fucking player. Yeah, that's true, mate. Fog has lifted. Leicester is winning. Therefore, we are staying up. Jeez. You can only hope. Wout Faes is playing left wing now for some reason. Oh, Patson Daka wins the ball back nicely in the QPR half. Facundo Buonanotte. He's fouled. Surely, referee. No. Referee says no. Referee says no. We won't see any. We won't score any more than this now. We can. Sorry, mate. Someone's covering the comment. We won't score any more than now. We can see where the goal is. Yeah. They need to pass quicker at the back. It's way too slow. Ref is a dud. The ref is a big dafty, mate. That's what the ref is. Ayew is also a hidden talent. He should be kept hidden. That's funny. When indeed he comes back, Samari will be dropped. I think it will be Winks, mate, personally. We saw a Winks Samari midfield just before Ndidi and Samari, or Ndidi was injured. Pull on Hamza or Thomas or Akoli and shut the game down, yeah. Casey McAteer, Victor Christiansen. Oh, great ball into Facundo Buonanotte into the area. Puts it across. Who's there? No one's there. Defended well by QPR. Good chance there for Leicester's 6th goal of the game. Wout Faes, Samari, can you keep it in? He can, but it's a bit of a loose ball. It's all right. Cody's got it, and he plays it back to Slarchik. Good chance there for Leicester. Shame we couldn't get a 6th. We're greedy. We want 6. We want 6. We want 6. Yes, please. Here we go. James Justin forward. Good ball in that from JJ. Looking for Buonanotte. Oh, QPR players down there with a head injury. Facundo knew straight away. I think there was, I don't know whether it was a clashing of heads or head to shoulder or something else. But the QPR player is down there with quite a nasty head injury, it looked like, because Facundo went straight up to the ref and stopped the play. Justin delivered it, and it was, yeah, head to head. Facundo's come off untouched, really unscathed, but the QPR player's in a lot of pain on the floor. Ashby finally going to watch on replay extended while eating, which we won. Yeah, that would be amazing. Buzz, good luck though, mate. You won't be able to see the fucking game, but yeah. Showing a replay now of James Justin's goals, or well, of all the goals, but yeah, the first one was nice in a different way. Good goal, that Mavididi goal as well. The third goal, the second goal, Leicester's second goal. Third goal, Buonanotte's header in, lovely stuff. And there's QPR's second goal, gifted to him on a plate by Harry Winks. Leicester's 4th, Jamie Vardy penalty, never in doubt, bottom left corner, lovely stuff. And James Justin's great finish into the bottom left corner for Leicester's 5th. Lovely stuff. Never seen Leicester score 6 goals in one match for so long. When was the last time we scored 6 in a game? Let me know in the chat if you know that stat. Yeah, that's fair. JJ Fadra, I hope so. Any transfer news? Woyo Koulibaly, the right back, is on his way from Parma, mate. If there's any more news, though, we will update you on Blue Tinted Glasses. We will go live or release a video of some kind, shape, or form. That will happen. Do you think we're keeping Hermanson in mothballs to sell him this month? No. True, Skip has a long way to go for £25 million price tag. He does have a long way to go. He's not been bad today, though, I will admit. The last time we scored 6, yeah, it probably was the 9-0. The last time we scored 5, did we beat Stoke? What was the Southampton score? Was that 5-0 or 4-0? I want to say that was 5-0, right, when we beat Southampton. Yeah, it was. So, yeah, that was the last time we scored 5. If Hermanson played the first game in Feb, I'll have to say fair play to the club for a 200 IQ move. Esposito looks solid. That would be a nice incoming. I agree, mate. If that can happen, very nice. Saints was 5-0. There we go. That was the last time we scored 5 in a game. Ball hit forward by QPR. By the way, guys, there's 119 likes on this YouTube video, and there's 203 of you watching. So I want to set a like target of 150. So we need 30 more likes on the video. If you haven't liked the YouTube video yet, or if you're watching on Twitter, head to YouTube. Make sure to hit the like button on the live stream. That's the target, 150 likes, please. Shouldn't be a problem with over 900 of you. 900 people watching this live stream right now, by the way. 900 people watching this live stream over Twitter and YouTube. Make sure to hit like, hit subscribe. Thank you so much for all the support. It's very, very much appreciated. 30 more likes and locks to the belly. No, I can't trust that. However, if we get to 150 likes before full time, 10 minutes, if we get to 150 likes, I will gift 5 free memberships to the chat. Random memberships. So if you get that to 150 likes, I will do that for you. I will gift 5 free memberships to 5 random people. Let's see if you can do it. We're on 139. We're only 11 away. We're only 11 memberships, only 11 likes away from free. Maybe I should have set it at 200. Eh? Maybe I've gone a little bit too early. Oh, it's on, 140. Eight more likes for 5 free memberships. There's QPR coming up the left. There we go. We've hit 150 likes. I'll stick to my word. I will gift 5 free memberships. I just need to get my debit card out. Need to get my debit card out, guys. Bear with. QPR are in. Blocked by Connor Cody this time. Puts his body on the line. It's going to be a QPR corner. Time for another goal. Hope it's me this time. Maybe so, mate. Maybe. If you are on Twitter, listen. If you're watching on Twitter and you want a chance of a free membership, head over to YouTube now, because if you're on Twitter, you won't get the membership. You can only be within a chance of getting the free membership if you go to YouTube now. Here we go. Ball in from QPR from the corner, delivered well, blocked and headed away. Now, Patson Daka nearly had a chance to break. Can he still break? He's won the ball 3 times, but he's given it away 3 times. Here we go. Leicester come forward. Bouba Samari. Oh, poor touch from Casey McAteer. Yeah, ball rolls through to the QPR goalkeeper, and the mist is pretty much vacant now. There's no mist now. It's all good. Okay, the 5 membership, as promised, have been gifted, and they go to Joe Blackburn's got one. No, it's a nightmare. Oh, Joe Blackburn got one. No, Joe Blackburn got one. Oh, for feck's sake. I didn't even know he was there. He's staying quiet, the little rat. Sean James got a free membership. Joe Blackburn got a free membership. Daniel Larson got one. Meat Shield got one. And Geordie Toon for Life got one. Look, guys, it's random. I'm sorry. A Geordie fan got a Newcastle fan got one, and a Leeds fan got one. That is a bit of a shame, but I can't do anything about that. It's random. They are watching the stream, so it's not my fault. As if a Leeds and Newcastle fan got it, eh? 160 likes for 100. Mate, do you know how much 100 memberships cost? I am not doing that. I'm not doing that. Ball in for QPR. Goes out of play there. 200 likes and lock shares his IP address, guys. Yeah. No, I'm not doing 100 memberships. I will do another 5 free next month, I promise. Yeah, 923 people here, by the way. Wow. We want 70 more. We want to hit that 1,000 viewers, right? We're on 928 people watching live right now. Thank you for the support. If you're watching on Twitter, thank you. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you. I appreciate you all, man. I appreciate you all. Here's a goal kick for Jakub Stolarczyk. Ball forward here. Off Daka's head. Yeah, that's true. It was your idea. I'm sorry. You'll get one next time, mate. Number 20 for QPR. Thank you, man. Thank you so much for the kind words, Bo. Thanks for all the kind words today. I really appreciate all of you, man. I really appreciate all of you. Every single one of you. Even the haters, man. 87 minutes. That's true, Sean. That's true, my guy. Yeah. Well done there. You got a membership, mate. You've been around the channel for a long time. Now you've got a membership. Thank you so much, mate. You've been gifted one. There you go. Sometimes the right people get gifted memberships. Joe Blackburn did not deserve one. Let me text him anyway. This, by the way, the last 5 minutes this game, 10 minutes this game's turned into nothing. Paul, at the moment, we have the right wing coming into a 10 position and the right back going forward. So I just think it will be between JJ and Woyo. Is this a good performance or a poor side we are playing? I would lean more towards a poor side, yeah. Like players like El Kanouche and Facundo Buonanotte are far from championship players, man. They're Premier League players all day long. You know, we've got a sprinkle of Premier League quality in this squad at the moment. They're always going to find these types of games a blast, really. Reckon Stelarchik would be great for us in the Championship, looking solid up the Foxes. Hunter says we should all donate to the board to get some transfers in. James Milner for 30 million incoming. Ball in from Leicester. Wout Faze cleared away. JJ scored the first goal of our FA Cup winning run, just saying. Ooh. Do you think we're going to beat Palace? No. Do you think, yeah, I don't think we'll beat Palace. Sorry, guys. Four minutes added time today. We're 10 seconds into that. 4 more minutes. Ah, look at this guy, man. Arrow Mohammed. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much for becoming a subscriber. Very much appreciated. Thanks for coming, man. Hope you enjoy the content. And yet there were no plans to spend in January. It's going to be a sad end to the season at this rate. I think there were plans, Sean. I think there were plans, mate. I think there were plans to spend. However, how much that is, I don't know. Oh, JJ just got a hands to the face. Big shout out, by the way, earlier in the stream to LCFC Fox 1970 for the £2 super chat. Mwah. What a guy you are, man. Thank you so much for the support of the channel like that. Very much appreciated. Common boy from Bangladesh. I know, mate. One can dream, can't they? Yeah. Yeah. 3 minutes left of this game. Remember, guys, at full time, we're going again. We're going again at full time because we will have the instant match reaction with the absolute GOAT of Leicester City analysis and Neil. He'll be breaking down the games with Doc, with Luke, and with Neil, talking about the game. At full time, look at that. Look at that sexy new graphic as well. Look at that. Instant reaction at full time. You don't need to go anywhere. If you're watching on YouTube, it will redirect to the instant match reaction. You don't need to change anything. Patson Daka running through. Bobby decode over Reed. James Justin. Decode over Reed. Edge of the area. Oh, he loses out. Loses the ball. Oh, what a goal! Who's just scored that? Wout Faze! What? Wout Faze has just scored an absolute belter, and we've got the 6 we asked for. We've got the 6 that we asked for. That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. Let me talk you through that one. Jesus Christ. Bobby D. Cordova-Reid trying to do something with the ball. I'm not sure what. He loses it. QPR tried to play out. Wout Faze intercepts. 30 yards out. He just smacks it into the right-hand side of the goal. What a goal that is. Nah, that's a hell of a finish. That is a hell of a finish. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Oh my God, indeed. What the fuck? What Fast? Oh my God. Fast and JJ, I am so sorry. Wout Ronaldo, Fast has found his level. Come on, Leicester. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah, Fast, more like Penaldo 2008. Come on. Fucking hell, wow. What a goal. Been a while since Leicester scored 6 in a game. Maybe that adds to his transfer value. Wow, bloody Fast. Yeah, that was a joke. Seen enough. We are winning the league. That's a goal of the season contender from Wout Faes. Should our defenders play up front? Who is that man and what has he done with Wout Faes? That was actually a joke. That was a joke of a finish, man. That was an absolute joke of a finish. Oh my God. Oh my God. Fast and JJ wore their diapers, so they are shitting on the diaper, not with their legs. Sideshow Bob, that was a joke, mate. Must give Leicester confidence for the next Premier League game. But that's what we're hoping for, right? All we're hoping for is a bit of confidence to be gained from this. And that's full time. There we go. That is full time. Leicester City have won this game 5-2. The FA Cup third round, the first round of this year's FA Cup. And what a goal that was from Wout Faes to end it. JJ, 2 goals from him. Let's not get it twisted. We are playing in a lower opposition than we will be on Wednesday. Sorry, lower opposition than we have done, all season. But you've got to say it wasn't a pretty start, but we've kind of come back in that second half and shown why we're not a championship team. We've made them look silly, really, at the end of the day. 6-2, as convincing as it gets. Doc, are you here, mate? Are you meant to be here, Doc? Yeah, you coming into chat? Let's get him in. Hello, mate. What's going on?
Have I joined the wrong one? I thought we were supposed to go back here. No, I think...
No, you the wrong one, but stay here for a sec, man.
Yeah. I mean, I'll gladly talk a bit about the game there. I mean, obviously, we were disappointed after the first half, but I think even with the many errors that were still in this game, it was a confidence-boosting performance, right? I mean, Wout Faes getting a screamer, brilliant finish from Justin to get his second goal as well. I mean, it's a game where you can see it on the players. They feel good, they feel in control, and even when times were getting tough, they weren't getting frustrated, they weren't, losing their heads at each other. It looked like they had a good time. You could see how Vardy celebrated the 6th goal that mattered nothing. That is really something to get the team bouncing again. And yes, it's only against QPR, but it was an informed QPR team, to be fair to them. And they came winning a game, gave it in the first half. It's not perfect, far from it, but I think it really adds what we need now going into the game against Crystal Palace. Just a bit of joy and happiness that we can score some good goals still.
Who would you have given man of the match to, mate?
Man of the match, I think that's tough. I mean, it's hard to give to someone who got subbed off after 60 minutes, right? I thought Bilal had a great game. I thought Mavididi all round as well. As I cut out, I think. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, mate. Just can't see you.
Oh, just the camera. Yeah, okay. Brilliant timing as well then. But I think, Mavididi and Bilal, I thought they worked well together to create the goals. Maybe one of them, to be honest, because I thought they were just good throughout the whole match. You might argue for Fast as well. I don't think he did anything wrong, and a scream on top of it. But yeah, it was clear the 2 stars were Bilal Kanous and Mavididi.
Okay, mate. Well, get over to the
I'll get back to the right one. My mistake, man.
We're starting soon, mate. There we go. Cheers for Doc for jumping in at last minute. Get your final thoughts in on this stream, please. Get your comments in. We are going to be doing the instant match reaction. Like I said, in literally just a couple minutes, we will be redirecting over to Anil, Luke, and Neil and Doc for the instant match reaction. That will start in just a second, all right? Locks, what are your thoughts on Mavididi, Bilal, Facundo starting out? I mean, it's what should happen anyway. We've been saying that for a long time. Got to wait to see what we do versus Palace to see if it's carried on. Fossub says, yes, big win. Fast is certainly up there. Now 2 home games to absolutely pelt John Rudkin. Great content, Locks, despite the fog, mate. I really appreciate the kind words. There was a really nice comment a bit further up as well from Solserin. Thanks for the great content piece. See you in the next game against Palace. Doc, you're in the wrong one again, mate. JJ was great even without the goals. It's the way to go. It also looked great against Man City. Reckon Palace will be a high-scoring game. I can't believe what I just saw. Yeah, crazy some of it. Some of the stuff is absolutely crazy. 3-2, we're beating Palace. I hope so. Happy to see us come out of a game with a 4-goal lead. Hopefully a good watch for any potential signings. That is very true as well, mate. Confidence and how it looks on the outside is very, very, very important. If we needed 2 defenders to score today, it would be JJ and Wout. For confidence again, man. JJ needs confidence. Wout Fast needs confidence. Absolutely. Again, people moaning about having a full strength squad. I really like this comment. Of course, it would have backfired if we lost, but we won. And we won convincingly. Right. There are 950 people watching this stream right now on Twitter and on YouTube. If you want more content and you're not done yet, then please stay tuned for the instant match reaction that is coming up right now. If you're watching on YouTube, don't touch a thing. You'll be redirected right there, right now. If you're watching on Twitter, head over to YouTube. We'll also be live on Twitter, but head over to YouTube and join the instant match reaction. Here is Anil, Neil, Doc, and Luke for the instant match reaction after a 6-2 win in the cup. We'll see you very soon. I'll see you very soon on Blue Tick Glasses. Bye-bye.